Our next business owner is a junior at Catholic High School. He has always been interested in computers. He is a member of the school photography club. He's been flying drones for a few years, and he is the founder of Multiview. Please welcome Roland Toops.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Roland Toops, and my company is Multiview. It's a photography company, but before I get too far into that, I'm just a weird teenager standing up here on a stage, and y'all don't know who I am. So I'm just going to introduce myself. So ever since I was really little, I've always been into aircraft, planes, anything that had to do with aviation. The fast-paced nature of it, I always loved it. And a little bit later, I got interested in drones. So my interest in drones, it led me into having hundreds of flights registered on DJI's website, and I ended up turning my love into Multiview, my company. So Multiview, what does Multiview do? Multiview is a photography company that specializes in landscaping and real estate right now. Landscaping, it's beneficial for them because we can show aerial photos of before and after, and we can also do aerial photos of time lapses, which is really, really fun to look at if you're viewing a landscaper's Instagram. For real estate, it's really important that your buyer knows what the house looks like, and what better to get the entire house in a photo than a drone or a 360-degree camera. So these are the three services that Multiview provides right now. I currently have a 360-degree camera, a drone, and a DSLR. That is for classic photos that you're used to seeing on the internet right now. 360-degree photos are valuable, so customers of realtors can take virtual tours of the inside of a house. They can maybe even decide to buy a house without even meeting with the realtor. A drone's able to capture an entire scene. It's able to capture views that other cameras just aren't able to do. And then DSLRs for the good old-fashioned photos that we're all used to. So, far too often, do you go on a realtor site or do you see landscapers advertise like this? Now, this is a photo that I pulled off of a landscaper's advertising. I'm not going to name any names. So the problem with this is it's blurry, and I'm sure it's a beautiful landscaping job, but I can't see the whole house, and I would love to see the flowers, but right now they're just a blur on the screen. Multiview's goal is to be able to include the entire house, the entire job, so a landscaper can show off how impressive their work actually is. So down to my ask. So I'm asking for $2,650. That boils down to operating costs of $400 a month for 6 months and $250 for an FAA Part 107 license so I could pursue flying drones legally. Thank you very much.
Roland, most real estate firms already have some kind of drone service right now. How are you going to break into that?
Yes, sir. Well, actually, a lot of real estate, while there are that have purchased their own drones and things like that, there are other markets, not just including real estate, that are looking for high-quality photos that can go from job to job. Now, while you can do that as a realtor, it's very, very convenient to not have to rent out a drone, which is really expensive if you look at the prices, which a lot of companies do. They end up renting, and it ends up costing them more than paying someone to do it for them.
How will you differentiate yourself from your competitors?
My competitors right now, so most photography companies in Baton Rouge focus on weddings, which that's a beautiful thing to take photos on, but that's not necessarily what I take photos of right now. Another thing, so you run into the people who specialize in aerial photography and 360-degree photography. They use heavier equipment, things that cost much more money. So their costs, they'll charge you way more than I will. My costs are more competitive to theirs.
What are your costs?
Right now, it varies depending on the service. So there were 3 different services. There was 360-degree photos, there was drones, and then there was DSLR. They generally come in different packages, and it varies from the amount of time that I spend at a job. But right now, for a drone, a single job costs around $300. And then if you bundle the drone with other services, it ends up saving you money. So the 360-degree job alone is around $400 to $500, depending on the amount of time I spend there, just because that requires a lot of expertise to operate, and it takes a long time to get photos of every single room of a house.
Are you currently operating this business? You have clients out there?
I've done a few jobs and I have a lot of experience in photography, but I have not fully launched the business yet, and I plan to do that within the next 30 days.
How do you plan on reaching your customers?
Online advertising. Facebook and Instagram, as you all know, they collect data and they're able to cater to people who are interested in different things. So say I need to reach a guy named Joe who's really interested in landscaping, but I don't know who Joe is. I just need a guy who's interested in landscaping and needs photos. I can go to Facebook and say, I need you to show my advertisements to people like Joe. So you can show it to them, and per click it costs a pretty moderate amount, and it's very affordable, and you end up getting noticed a lot. So it's very effective, and there's a lot of statistics in my business plan in the back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.